gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I'm very, all right, yeah. I have to say, I'm very excited you're here. I'm such a fan of yours. And I've known your dad.
Likewise.
Thank you. I've known your dads and your uncles for a long time. But I know everybody tells you this, Damon. You are the spitting image of your father.
That's...
Like, but at the beginning, I know a lot of people, like, they don't want to live in the shadow of their parent and they want to make their own way. At the beginning of your career, did you lean on the name or did you try to do something different?
Well, for my stand-up, I tried to do something different.
Okay.
I had an alias. It was Kyle Green.
Kyle Green.
So it was my middle name and then my grandma's maiden name, my dad's mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
And I used to try and go on stage, and, just to kind of get my own bearings,
Yeah.
And I'd be on stage as Kyle Green doing my stand-up, and like halfway through my set, there was always somebody be like, "You look just like your damn daddy."
Did I tell you about black people at a club, y'all?
That ain't your real name. Let me finish my joke.
So I love this because you literally, the Wayans family is a comedy dynasty. That's what you are. Let's make it perfectly clear.
That. Dynasty.
You are all. We had Damon on and Marlon.
did?
Excuse me.
Marlon,
and we
so
talked
many.
about that. It's so many of y'all. It really is.
I understand.
I just want to know. I got to get into your mind when all of the Wayans get together. For any kind of holiday or whatever, y'all, is it really competitive as far as who's the funniest?
Competitive? I mean, that's just like, it's like jousting, you know what I mean? Like, we're always doing jokes. That's how we talk, right?
Really?
So we'll meet up, and then there's always one person that's like on fire,
Okay.
right? And so we'll be like, we're doing jokes, everybody's doing jokes, and then you'll realize like, oh, it's Sean's day today, right?
Okay.
So let Sean just go.
Right.
So we just, we'll back off and be like, oh, he's got the juice right now. And then the next day it'll be somebody else will have the juice.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's really
gosh.
fun.
Tell Shantae I said hey.
Oh my
Your
gosh,
cousin,
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Shantae, that's my cousin.
And who's an amazing stand-up comic.
Amazing stand-up comedian.
Like all of you, everybody in the family
Yeah.
is so talented and so super gifted. Now you've been married to your wife Samara for 8 years.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Thank
8 years. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I gotta say, this has got to be intimidating for a new family member to come into the Wayans family. Was it hard for her?
No, because her family's crazy too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a crazy family, man. And so, yeah, they're just as goofy. They make jokes all the time about people. Like, they roasted me the first time they met me. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, I roasted them back. It was great. Yeah.
It's funny because, like you said, her family's crazy, your family's crazy, and another thing, like y'all have 6 kids. It's a lot. It's a lot of. When I say you want to carry up 6 children,
I got a biblical amount of children.
you are going to. The Wayans is going to carry on their name with all of the kids in the family.
Yeah.
So you are holding it down with your 6. I gotta know, Damon, do you do the negotiating, the gentle parenting that's the trend now with the kids?
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of a softie, especially with my daughters. It's kind of hard for me to discipline them because they're just so cute. You know what I mean? Like when you just look them in the face, you're like, you look like a little baby still. To me. Like no matter how old they get. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the fun. I'm the fun dad.
You're the fun dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about now? How old are your daughters?
My daughter. I mean, I got a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's around the age of.
So my oldest is 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I had her when I was 20, and then my youngest is 4.
And your youngest is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 21-year-old.
21-year-old.
Have the guys started coming around? Because are you the softie then?
I'm not the softie then. I am. I am very territorial when it comes to my babies.
Yes.
So, yeah, I give the guys a hard time.
You give them a hard time.
Yeah, they're afraid of me.
Now, I know your family is close, but I heard that it almost got a little too close. Did your father...
Wait a minute, that's kind of weird.
It's the way I'll be articulating. Now, y'all close, but I heard that your father wanted to move, like, across the street from you.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's true. So, he was having a little empty nest syndrome, and he wanted to be around, my family and my kids. And so there was a house that was across the street that was vacant, and he was going to take it. And he went and he looked, and we went with him, my wife and, my kids went with him. And my wife kept going, okay, when you're bad, we're sending all of you guys to Papa's house. So you're going to Papa's house. You're going to Papa's. And I could see in my dad's eyes, he was getting anxiety. Like, I don't want all these kids in my damn house. And so he didn't get the house.
He didn't get the house. He said he was done raising the kids.
Yes, but it inspired the show, and that's kind of what the show is about.
Well, actually, this is what I wanted to congratulate you on, because you are co-starring with your father in this new comedy, Poppa's House.
Yeah.
So, like, you guys have worked together before, but now you are co-starring.
Yes.
You're like on an equal footing with your father.
Equal?
Okay. So it's not equal.
I mean, he's my daddy, no matter what.
I know,
Yeah.
but I was just gonna ask
That's
you,
why I'm here by myself. He was like, go promote it in New York alone. I was like, all right.
So he told you to come by yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted, because see, I work for your dad on My Wife and Kids. So I want to know, working with your dad, how is he to work with?
Oh, he's great. You know, he's very collaborative. He's very funny. If you make him laugh, you'll put him in a great mood for the whole day.
Okay.
Or if he makes you laugh really hard, he's in a great mood for the whole day. So all you gotta do is just make him laugh.
Okay, that's a lot of pressure to come in every day, even if you're in a bad mood.
Yeah, just be like, hey, Daddy. That's how I used to get out of spankings, though. Like, if you made him laugh, you get out of a spanking.
Really? And what did you do to get out of a spanking with your father?
I don't really want to talk about it, but but yeah, it just make him laugh, you know, and you wouldn't get disciplined.
I love that. Now, you two, y'all aren't the only Wayanses on the set. This is what I love about y'all.
So many Wayanses.
Because everybody's so talented in your family. So you, in the writer's room, you got 12, 13 writers in your writer's room. Yeah. But it also includes your daughter in the writing room, your sister Kim. And Kim. Shout out to Kim Wayans.
Shout out to Aunt Kim.
I keep thinking of different Wayanses.
She's writing on the show and she's directing.
And she's directing on the show.
She directed the last episode we just did. So yeah,
really?
She's
amazing.
A titan. That's what she is.
She absolutely is.
Yeah.
And now
we
your
got
daughter.
Uncle Sean in the writer's room. We have my brother Michael in the writer's room. Little Keenan, my Uncle Keenan's son, is in the writer's room. So funny. And it's not just all Wayans, but it might sound like
that. Well, because it sounds like you planning on taking over Hollywood once again.
Hey, man, we'll do it if we can, you know. Yeah, and my daughter's writing now. She's also the stand-in for Essence Atkins, by the way. Shout out to Essence Atkins. She's her stand-in, so.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So everybody, it just seems like you named every Wayans.
There's yeah. I mean, there's so many more, but, you know.
I love this about you. You were recently on the Hot Ones Versus.
Oh, yes.
You were promoting Poppa's House.
Oh.
Now, you were eating so much hot chicken. How messed up is your stomach after eating all those hot wings, Damon?
So I was just nibbling, right? Because I knew what was gonna happen. And my co-star, the guy who was on it with me, Max Greenfield, he was on The Neighborhood, by the way. He was eating the whole things. So I might have lost the battle, but I won the war. Like, that dude, he hit me up 2 days later on the toilet like, it's like lava coming out. It's like knives made of lava. And yeah.
What was going through your mind? Like, I'm looking at this picture and I'm looking at your face.
I need a sip of water.
Heck yeah. It looks like a lot of tension lines in your face.
Oh, man.
So when you were doing it, what was going through your mind?
You know, like, you think on that show, they have, like, it starts off, like, a little mild and then it goes
hotter.
But on this episode, they were all hot.
Oh, my gosh.
So that was me first biting into it. Like, just like, what the? I got mad. I was, like, looking at the camera people. I was like, who did this to me? You know? It was so hot. Like, you know when it's like you can't even taste the flavor?
Exactly.
It was that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you regret going on it, or would you?
100%.
I was gonna ask, boy.
I would never, ever go on
Damon, thank you so much for coming by. I'm so glad you listened to your daddy. Yo, Poppa's House airs Mondays on CBS and streams on Paramount Plus, and it's got all of the Wayans, so you know it is going to be spectacularly funny. All right, so please tell everybody, watch it. We're gonna support you in Poppa's House.
Thank you, everybody.